were talking about the day that Timmy ate all the hot dogs. Remember the day that Timmy ate all the hot dogs? In Roscoe. We were in Roscoe, New York. Remember Roscoe?
Glad that you remember that. That was a great day.
How could I forget it? Remember when he barfed up all the hot dogs a few minutes later?
Right.
I think he ate like 5 hot dogs.
Right. It was he overdraw his
yeah, because
right.
You kept saying, give him another hot dog. Give him another hot dog. And you wouldn't let Tim leave until he ate all the hot dogs that he wanted to eat. And I think he ate about 4 or 5 hot dogs.
Glad you reminded me because I'm going to contact him within the next week or two and remind him that that one guy didn't forget that.
Oh, I'll never forget that. And then you were driving down the road smoking your cigar, and the next thing you know, Tim was saying, I think I got to throw up. And how about the time when Damien threw up at the Lake Tanaka Inn? Remember?
Oh.
Lake Tanaka?
Oh, yeah.
And we were staying in that beautiful hotel room with that beautiful view.
Right.
And Damien kept moaning, oh, I don't feel good, I don't feel good. And he was just a little whippersnapper at the time. I guess he was about 8 years old or 9 years old.
Right.
So you said, Damien, are you nauseous? And he said, no. And then 2 seconds later, he was throwing up all over the room. And the next day, you asked Damien, you said, Damien, when I said, are you nauseous? Why did you say no? And he said, because I didn't know what nauseous meant.
It's very true. Very true.
That's a true story.
Oh, yes. Unquestionably, yes.
Yeah. We had some good times in Roscoe, New York.
Yes, we did.
That's okay, sure. Thank you. Yeah, we had some good times in Roscoe, New York.
Yes, we did.
Yep. Did a lot of fishing.
I remember that whole stretch was good fishing all the way.
Yeah. Now, was that the beaver kill or the batten kill?
Oh, I'm going to have to think that one up. Was that the beaver kill or the batten kill? Because two of them have a difference in me. Let's see. Beaver kill or the batten kill. It would have to be the beaver kill.
That's right. I think you're right. I think it was the beaver kill. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I think it was the beaver kill.
Right.
Yeah. That was a beautiful stream, the beaver kill. We spent a lot of time.
Let's do it again, too.
Oh, we have to.
Yes.
How about camping on the beaver kill? Remember that little campground over there?
Oh, yes.
And then they built those bunk beds. And they was like made out of chicken mesh and screen.
Right.
And we slept right in those bunks. They were right outdoors.
Right.
They had a little roof on them.
Right.
Yeah, that was some good memories. We bought all of our flies from Walter Deddy.
Right. It was well, I hope he's still living. I thought of him, you know.
Well, you and I would always call his telephone number for the fishing report. He would have that fishing report on his telephone, the answering machine, and they would tell you what flies to use. Do you recall that?
Oh, yes. Very definitely. But not exactly, I'll tell you, but I remember that whole theory.
He and his wife would tie all the flies.
Right.
Yeah. It was funny. Mom would let us go camping away for the weekend. Just you and me and Tim and Luke. Sometimes Damien and sometimes Janie.
Right.
Yep, those were good times. We had a lot of fun.
Right. I had a conversation with Janie today.
Oh yeah, you had a conversation with Janie?
Yeah, no, Jane.
Jane?
Jane.
Yeah, okay, Jane.
Right? So,
how's she doing?
Well, she's doing very well.
Good.
She borrowed my my jacket from me some time ago.
No kidding.
And her husband lost his job.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll pray for him.
Yes, and he don't pray. He's done very well.
Okay.
Because he got the job back.
Good.
He did. Has it to this day.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Thank you very much.
So whenever you're ready, you can
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
No, he got the job back.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing very well.
Yep.
He's done a good favor for my son, Damien,
Okay.
and in the course of that. And I had a reason. I'm not going to drag you out forever, but for Sue, and who married him, and he borrowed my, not my jacket, but my, not the jacket, but I just can't remember it. And,
Okay.
pardon me?
I said okay.
And she didn't give it back to me.
I see.
And I called her only recently, well, about the second or third time.
I see.
And but what he did was very interesting. He took a break and stayed with my son,
I see.
who's been having a difficult time.
Okay.
And a good athlete, incidentally.
Okay. Good.
Not tennis, but a good athlete, with a good reputation, and he helped him, my son, by going up the mountains there and taking him for a ride.
Good. And how's Bob doing?
That's Bob.
Okay.
Now Bob's having a tough time.
Is he?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a
That's
good
a
guy.
shame.
He's a good athlete and all of that.
Yeah.
But it's a questionable situation. How is he doing? I think he's doing very well. But he married a woman who's a dog, and she stays on the hills. Okay, and borrowed. She borrowed my fishing stuff.
Well, not to change the subject, but
Pardon me?
not to change the subject, but when you fish the Beaverkill River, what would you fish for? Would you fish for trout or bass?
No, it was mostly always trout. I never fished bass.
Okay.
I never fished
And
a
would
bass.
you use worms or would you use flies?
Oh, okay. Now I have a problem staying with that. Got to use worms or flies. That's a tough one because Bob was a good athlete. My son Bob was a good athlete,
Okay.
and he got.
Well, I understand, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Pardon me.
There's dry flies, there's wet flies, there's nymph, there's caddis, and then there's worms and lures.
I never used worms.
You never use worms, right?
Never. Not even once.
And would you use the light Cahill?
Oh yes, yes, I would do that.
Now, did Mom ever go fishing with you?
No, he never did.
No?
Not to this day.
Is it true that you and Mom went on a elder hostel and your canoe flipped over?
Yes, that's quite right. Yes.
That would have must have been cold.
Oh yeah.
What the heck were the two of you thinking of like that?
I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking. I can tell you that because
I hope you had a life jacket on.
we did, but
Thank heaven.
I used Sue's life jacket.
Okay,
That comes to what I'm talking about now.
I see.
And Sue backed up on me and didn't give me back what I desired on our arrangement. And the guy she married was a terrific fisherman.
No kidding.
Yep. And to this day, and he's been a great
Did you
guy.
ever go fishing with him?
No, I didn't.
I'd say we all, you and I should go out to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and buy that hotel that we were supposed to buy
Right,
5 years ago.
right.
I've been checking out the hotels that are for sale out there, and I could find a nice hotel, but are you willing to clean the toilets?
Clean the what?
Toilets.
Oh my God. That I don't remember.
We're gonna need somebody to clean the toilets.
Well, that I don't remember.
Well, if we buy a hotel, who's gonna clean the
But
toilets?
anyway, let me get back to the better parts of the story.
Okay.
He married Sue. Had a happy marriage.
Yes.
And he had a struggle to get someplace, but he was able to do so, and so they're happily married to this day. And I gave it to Sue some because she didn't give me back my fishing jacket.
Ah.
And I've had it for her, but I called her today because he made out so well with the new job that he got.
I'd like you to see, because I have an old fishing jacket that I'd like to give to you. Would you like an old fishing jacket?
Oh, I would.
I mean, it's in good shape.
Why shouldn't I?
All right, I'll bring it over to your place tomorrow. You gonna be home tomorrow?
I intend to be.
Because every time I stop by there, you're always out and about, going to the store to get a sandwich, or going to the church to see Betsy's plaque.
Well, I still do. I still do. And she's just 100% happy. I only called her a couple of days ago and reminded her that she hasn't given me back the jacket that I loaned to her husband that you're talking about,
I see.
who's a very successful guy
Good.
in fly fishing. Absolutely very
Well, maybe he
successful.
can give you and I an interest-free loan. I would like an interest-free loan from this fellow.
Well, I
Would you talk to
I
him
had a
about
lot of trouble getting money from this, so I may have a problem.
Well,
But he's definitely doing very well.
I'm in the market for an interest-free loan,
Okay,
so I think he could probably accommodate us.
I'll give it a shot because she owes me on that.
Yeah, you need to be my spokesperson.
Okay,
And then I'm going to use that money to buy myself a hotel out in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Right.
And you're more than welcome to come out there and work the hotel with me. I'll pay you $10 an hour, but I'm expecting you to work hard. I don't want any complaining. It's hard work running the hotel.
well, I'm not going to promise because it's a promise like that is something to get away with. But nevertheless, what you're thinking of actually took place. So it was my son Bob that
I see.
he owed. I don't know whether you remember Bob or not, but he was a good athlete. And he went. I'm trying to remember the school he went to. The school,
He went to Lynbrook.
no, he went to Limerick, but
Portland, he went to Portland
Portland-
University.
Portland State
He was the top wrestler.
right. He had an accident there.
Was he a fly fisherman?
Yes, but he had an accident when he went out
Oh,
there.
that's a shame.
Well,
Is he okay now?
I would say yes,
Okay.
because only recently I told Sue, I reminded her that what her husband did, the guy, the fly, when it
He
came,
owes you the jacket.
and that's right.
Okay. Well, I have an extra fly jacket. I'd like to show it to you, and if you like it, you can use it. I won't charge you anything for it. But if you decide to keep it, I'm probably going to want about $20. I think you got $20, don't you?
I think so.
Okay.
And nevertheless, you have a deal there because that was a great time in my connection with my family,
Yes.
and the time and everything was something else.
Now, did Betsy ever go with you to the Battenkill River?
I have to say yes because that was the actual area that we really spent a lot of our time,
I see.
and she's been very successful.
Good.
You've been in my house.
Yes.
All you see in the house has been done by her. And I can tell you this, I've warned her that I'm going to want some recognition here.
Okay.
So
Well, she's a fair person. I'm sure she'll
Yes.
be happy to give you some of the recognition.
I certainly think so. I certainly think so.